Let's move to the Holy War.
Yes.
This is the last big game that we're going to break down. Then we're going to hit some rapid fires because we're already 30-something minutes into this thing. You got Utah going to BYU. Utah's -7. This total is 48. This total is exactly where I thought it would be. I'm talking right under 50. Not more than 50, and probably not less than 46 is what I was kind of thinking. Charlie Brewer looked fine. Went back and watched some YouTube. I like Charlie Brewer. I find him very likable. I think he's got good leadership qualities.
Yeah.
He was very disappointing at Baylor.
Weird situation at Baylor. I mean,
Yes.
just a bizarre situation.
That's right. That's
But
right.
Changing
coaches multiple times.
Like you, I'm a fan of Charlie Brewer. He did good. They played Weber State, which is a team they should have handled easily, and they did. 19 to 27, 233, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. That's a solid line from Charlie Brewer. I mean, he's coming into coming in as a transfer, new system, new everything. But they were able to run the ball.
That's it.
Tavian Thomas went 12 carries for 107, 2 touchdowns. Utah moved the ball. They were scoring. They moved the ball. They looked good against a team they should have done.
That's what Utah wants to do, right? Yeah. They want to run the football on you. They want Charlie Brewer to be a game manager, make a play when either you have to or when the defense is not expecting it. They're not afraid to take shots, but they don't want that to be their offense. They want to beat you in the trenches. They want to be more physical than you. They want to run the ball down their throat. I think they can do that. I think they're a really good football team. I want to go to BYU for a minute. Jaron Hall, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. They rushed for about a 160 as a team. I don't think this BYU team is as bad as most people thought they were going to be after losing Zach Wilson and all the the other players that they had lost. Everyone just kind of made it seem like, they're just going to fall to the pits of hell. I don't see that at all.
Yeah, no, I mean, they're not. I mean, obviously, they're going to take a step back when you have the number 2 pick in the draft as quarterback. Lead you to a magical season. They're going to take a step back. They went to Vegas in week 1 and beat Arizona, a team that I think a lot of people are going to beat. It wasn't convincing. I mean, but 24-16. That's a W, and they did what they needed to do. They gave up a lot of yards, though. I mean, I don't love that they gave up 426 yards to Arizona. That concerns me, especially when you've got a Utah team coming in with Charlie Brewer who can throw the ball and that running game that they want to have. I think Utah's offense is going to be able to do some stuff against this BYU defense.
Yeah, I do too. I think that's where I struggle. I think BYU can move the ball on Utah. I think they will move the ball on Utah. They're not going to score a ton because Utah's defense is good, but I believe we just kind of live in a world where a bend but don't break kind of thing. This is just where all the defenses go now. But you're right. Can they stop the run game? Can they stop Charlie? And with the offense, not that this is a high-powered offense, but they're a strong offense or a physical offense. This game, I'm going to tell you, I've watched this game almost every year. This game's going to get chippy. This game's going to get dirty. At some point in time, yellow flags are going to come out in big moments in this game because something's happened. I've just seen this movie too many times. I don't know how it's going to end, but I'm going to tell you at some point in time, somebody wearing a striped shirt is going to have a meaningful impact on this game. And the hard part is you don't know who's going to be the receiver of that and the giver of that. And that's where I worry. I also think it's just too easy to take Utah. The whole world is just disappointed with BYU and what they are, and I feel like that scares the hell out of me. This is a game I will not have action on. I will not be betting on at all. If you made me, I might take the over because I do think these teams will score a little, but I'm just talking, 23-27 wins this game. But if 23-27 wins the game, then BYU's covering no matter who's on top, you know?
And looking at the betting numbers, they're coming in even, both sides. I mean, this is right where I think everyone expects this to be. Utah favored by 7. I like the Utes here.
Yep.
You know, I just think they're a better team. Pac-12 versus a team that will be in the Big 12 before too long. But it's it's Pac-12 after dark, right? I mean, it's a 10:15 Eastern kick on ESPN. So stay up late, have a few cocktails, and watch this one. As you're falling asleep, and there could be some fireworks, I think.
Well, I think they're going to be fireworks. I think it's going to be a fun game. I don't like laying that many points in a big rivalry game. That's
Sure.
I just feel weird about that kind of stuff, It just makes me, and then also think that house is going to be rocking. Okay.
It always is. I mean,
I think this is a huge rivalry, and this is not one of those situations where they're splitting this thing 50-50. All right. There's going to be a lot of blue and white.
Yeah, no, I think you're absolutely right. It's going to be a rocking atmosphere. It always is. Will there be fights in the stand? Probably. There usually are. These two fan bases don't like each other either. So I think I'm going to, if you force me to, I would also stay away from this one. But I think, make me make a pick. It's going to be Utah.
There you go. All right. Let's